Good afternoon. Greetings from the southeast coast of America. Another beautiful day, February 11th, 2022. Today we're going to be talking about Rush Limbaugh, Joe Rogan, King Nimrod, and you. You know, when Rush started out years ago, he just started out on AM radio. He was always on the AM radio, but he found a little spot where he could flourish, where he could grow, where he could take a message and get it to the people. And he did that on AM radio, and no one's seen it coming. No one's seen it coming. Oh, I suppose the true ditto heads, they saw it coming far, far before anybody else did. But nowadays, fast forward to today, and Joe Rogan, he's the next target. So what did Rush teach us? Is that the conservative message, when delivered properly, is strong and powerful. And even Joe Rogan is not 100% conservative, right? But the more he talks, the more he does interviews, the more conservative he'll become. You know, Rush always said that the liberals came from the movie watchers, and the conservatives came from the talk radio. And he was right. He was right. So what's happening right now is the liberals are terrified, are absolutely terrified that this internet is going to be a much giant version of Mr. Limbaugh, and that's why they need to cut Joe Rogan off at the knees. You know, they don't want him out there. It's not really about left or right. It's about ideas, sharing of ideas. I mean, if we share ideas openly and freely, you know, like a country I once knew, well, then things happen. Good things happen. The television, the airplane, the computer, the internet, the telephone, electricity. I mean, come on. These are just free and unrestricted ideas that are just happening, and look at the good things that have come out of it. Unfortunately, you know, we got these things going on with Russia. We have other issues around the world, Afghanistan, and it reminds me of a story from the Bible about King Nimrod. And King Nimrod tried to build a tower to the skies and wanted everyone to participate. Until one day, people didn't understand each other anymore. Right, left, maybe, who knows? We didn't understand each other. People were spoken different languages, and what happened to the Tower of Babel? It crumbled. It crumbled. So my question to you today is, are we building another Tower of Babel? Is it already built? Is it going to come crushing down? Things are dangerous right now, and man has the absolute power. And the absolute power is the power of the purse, right? This is silver, by the way. The power of the purse. So if man has the power of the purse, meaning that man can just print money, well, eventually he becomes corrupt, right? Julius Caesar, lead in the silver coins. You know, those are our first inflation. The Ides of March coming up soon. And I mean, has the United States become too powerful, taken on too much responsibility with printing the dollar? The Russians don't want to use our system. Does that make them bad? The Chinese they don't want to use our system. So the Indians, they don't want to use our system. Brazil doesn't want to use our system. South Africa doesn't want to use our system. It's called the BRICS Bank. And the BRICS Bank, I'm sure that they're together with the Russians. The Russians, you know, they want out. They want out of the SWIFT code. They want out of the United States prints the money and dictates to the world what the rules and what's right and what's wrong. We've forgotten who we are, and we need to get back to who we are. I mean, these are dangerous times we live in. I know they're scary. There's big bombs, there's war, there's internet, there's digital. There's a lot of things that are out there that could scare us, each and every one of us. And I think that we need to. I think we need to start living our own lives again. What's going on in Canada with the truckers? Great. Good for the Canadians. Good for the Canadians. You know, there was a time when the Americans would go elbow to elbow with them and help march right across that bridge. Martin Luther King, remember that guy? So what are we going to do? We're going to live our lives a day at a time. We're going to join forces, emotionally at least, with the Canadians. The Russians, wait, we got problems. And we got to admit what's wrong with our side of the street. And just maybe we could escape. But it doesn't matter if it's tomorrow, 2 months from now, or 25 years from now. The day is coming where we're not going to be able to print money anymore. Money, Chinese, somebody's going to say money's backed by gold, money's backed by silver. We don't want the American phony baloney pieces of paper anymore. And when that day comes, you know, we're going to be hurting. We're going to be hurting. Look at this pandemic. Let's talk about the pandemic. One last thing. Let's talk about the pandemic. These people knew what was going on. It's big, fat, smoking, old, diabetic people that are dying. And so we could use this as a great opportunity for the states to become more physically fit, to care about each other a little bit more. Oh, we're wearing masks and we're afraid of our neighbor. No, we need to help our neighbor lose some weight. We need to help our neighbor eat good. We need to become strong Americans again. And if we're looking to the politicians to make it happen, it ain't gonna happen. It's between you and me to make it happen in our lives, a day at a time, neighbor to neighbor, and God bless America. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Miss America's with me, and she's a little bit nervous. There, say hello, Miss America. There's Miss America. She's a ham. She's not only a dog, but she's a ham. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.